Our warm-up question, here it is. In art, watercolor, acrylic, and oil are types of what? Clay, coffee, or paint? Each of these creates a different effect and feel, and artists often work with only one of these at a time, choosing which type of paint best fits them in the moment. That is your answer. 98% of you have gotten that one right. 12,829 people are moving on. Well done. Do we have any artists in the comments right now? Any painters in there? I myself enjoy painting. My last painting was a watercolor painting, and I got to use some watercolors that my grandmother left me. She was an amazing artist. She herself was a watercolor painter. Oh, so good. Such great memories there. You know what? Let's move on to question 2, where we can make some new memories, and you can earn a bonus SB if you get it right. Here's your question. Which of these is not a commonly used crutch word? Basically, like, or supercilious? Crutch words don't add any meaning or value to a sentence. They're just filler that creates lazy speech patterns. Like is the most common example, but nobody's leaning on supercilious. Now, are they? All right, 88% of you getting that one right. 11,484 of you got that one right, but we have 1,500 of you who are like, basically like out right now, unless you like rejoin, like using a free one from like basically Second Chance Week. Let's go on to question 3. Now that we have 945 of you back in the game, 888 of you using a free rejoin. Well done. I think we can go to question 3 worth a bonus SB. Here it is. If you were a knocker-up in the 1920s, what was your job? Selling mobile phones, waking people up, or installing the internet? Technology helped to make this job irrelevant. But just imagine getting paid to wander around town, throwing small pebbles at people's windows just to wake them up. That is the answer. 11,240 of you. That's 92% of you who got that question right. Well done. Back up in the 90 percentile. Love to see that. I know that these people also had a special poll made for anyone who lived up on the second floor. They were just crazy jobs, right? Crazy jobs of yesteryear. We're moving on now to question number 4, worth a bonus SB. Here it is. Which 2 U.S. states are home to the only capitals whose names rhyme? Idaho and Washington, Massachusetts and Texas, or Vermont and Illinois? I really hope that either you learned this in elementary school and it's finally paying off, or in the middle of one night, you just bolted upright and yelled, Austin and Boston! Massachusetts and Texas are the answer. 4,570 of you got that one right, but wow, this one was tougher than I would have thought. Get back in here. That's only 43% of you. Idaho has Boise. Washington has Olympus. Those don't rhyme. Vermont has Burlington, and Illinois has Springfield. Those don't rhyme.
It's Olympia, Washington.
Olympia. Oh, that's right. Olympus is that whole Greek thing with the gods. Olympia. Well, either way, doesn't rhyme, but we do have 4,500 of you back in this game, 4,300 of you using a free rejoin. Well done. Let's go on to question 5, worth a bonus SB. Which of the following foods shares its names with one of Noah's sons? Ham tetrazzini, graham crackers, or sloppy joe? Noah begat 4 bouncing baby boys before building the boat that saved all of the animals. Japheth, Shem, Yam, and Ham, who I don't think the tetrazzini is named for. Ham tetrazzini is your answer. 58% of you getting that one right. You got to get back in though, folks. We're only halfway through. 5,244 of you moving on. Well done there. But I gotta say, we did have 3,774 of you who are out. 2,000 plus people thought that Noah named one of his sons Graham, and 1,500 people thought Noah named one of his sons Sloppy. I don't know what's up with that. But we do have over 1,100 people back in this game, 1,000 people using a free rejoin. We got to go on to question 6. It's worth a bonus SB. Which art-inspired Nat King Cole song was released in 1950? Mona Lisa, For Sentimental Reasons, or A Blossom Fell? Nat King Cole is one of the best crooners of all time, with a plethora of timeless classics under his belt, including the 1950 hit, Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa. 62.8% of you got that one right. 3,950 people are moving on. I like that the numbers are going up, but you got to get more of these right. We lost 2,300 people on that one. A lot of you fell in that question, but stick around, not just for sentimental reasons, but for the bonus SB that you can win. A lot of you really wanted to stick around. 500 plus people rejoined. Way to go. We're on to question 7, worth a bonus SB. What game was originally called Lexico? Boggle, Balderdash, or Scrabble? In 1931, the hilariously named Alfred Butts wrote a paper called A Study of Games, in which he discovered a lack of popular word games and created Lexico, the precursor to Scrabble. That is the answer. 3,465 of you getting that one right. That is 78% of you. More and more of you sticking in this game. I love to see that. I will say, though, we had almost 600 people boggled by that question. 400 plus people yelling Balderdash, but I tell you, it is the truth. That is the correct answer. We're on to question 8 now, worth a bonus SB. Here it is. What reptiles were used to create the sounds of the velociraptors in Jurassic Park? Camels, bats, or tortoises? The uniquely creepy, ominous snarl and hiss of the velociraptors comes from an unusual place. Next time you hear them on screen, know that it's the sound of mating tortoises. That is your answer. 2,254 of you got that one right. That is 62% of you who got that one right. But wow, we did have a lot of people get that one wrong. 1,400 people are out. The key word there, folks, was reptiles. What reptiles? Camels and bats are not reptiles. We're on to question number 9 now, worth a bonus SB. Here it is. What company's logo is named after NBA legend Larry Bird? Twitter, Beats, or Snapchat? While they don't really have names we'd recognize in public, most corporate icons are named internally, and Larry Bird is the name of the little Twitter bird. That is the answer. 2,243 of you got that one right. You've made it this far. You're ready for our final question. If you had fun playing this game, make sure to tell your friends about it. Post to social media with the hashtag SBLive and include your share link. If people sign up with it, you'll get a free rejoin. You can add that free rejoin to all the free rejoins you got last week during Second Chance Week. And some of you, 65 of you to be exact, used a free rejoin to get to question 10. That's how important they are. I mentioned it earlier. We know how much you love Disney, which is why we have an all-new Disney-themed game for you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. Don't be late for this very important date. We talk a lot about PayPal around here, and now I have a great offer for you to try, the PayPal Cash Card. It's a debit card linked to your PayPal account, and you can shop in-store or online anywhere MasterCard is accepted and withdraw money from MoneyPass ATMs with no monthly fees. Register for a card today, and you'll get 500 SB, which you could put towards a PayPal card to fund your account. Now, you have to be a U.S. player to qualify, but be sure to check that out after the game at swagbucks.com. Here we are. Question 10 is upon us. It's worth a bonus SB for everyone who's hanging out and having fun, but we do have 2,312 people playing for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Let's see who's going home a winner. Here's Q10. Affecting someone's behavior with subtle and unintentional cueing is referred to by what term? Influenza, insomnia, or clever Hans effect? Did you know that there was a time when people believed that a horse could speak and think at a high level, it was due to his owner's subtle physical cues that clever Hans could count. That is your answer, the clever Hans effect. 1,612 of you got that one right. You've made it this far. You're splitting our grand prize. Congratulations to all of you who are splitting our grand prize.